Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, I know I keep saying this, but I am so sorry that it has been a while. I'm gonna talk about kind of why I haven't been picking up the camera that much this year. And hopefully you can understand that my life is just a little bit crazy right now, and you'll forgive me. But I am vlogging today. Today is Monday, September 16th. And I'm just gonna take you along a day in a life of me, which is a 6th grade teacher. So if you wanna see kind of what I do on a normal, typical Monday here in 6th grade, coming from 3rd grade, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I've been doing some kind of reflecting on my move from 3rd grade to 6th grade, and I've kind of been asking myself, like, why are you not picking up the camera as much? It's not that I'm any less excited about teaching, there's just a lot going on. I'm navigating a new grade, new curriculum, new school, and wrapping my head around the idea that I'm gonna be a mom in 5 months. So there's a lot of moving parts, and I apologize. But I think the biggest reason why I'm having a hard time picking up the camera this year is that since I've moved from 3rd to 6th, I have felt a little bit of a decrease in like creative control. So let me explain that. In 3rd grade, I had an amazing team, don't get me wrong, but we didn't really plan together. We didn't really do all the same things. We kind of all did our own thing, which was great, but it was a little bit harder, especially as a new teacher, because I'm kind of like, okay, what do I do now? I had to do a lot of stuff on my own, which was awesome. In a totally different way. And now that I'm in 6th grade with, again, an amazing team, I'm very lucky. We do everything pretty much the exact same. We always are on math on the same day, the same read alouds, which makes sense because we rotate classes, right? I teach 3 sections of science, and it's really important that we all stay on the same schedule because there is like 0 flexibility we're finding with 3 6th grades, which is a hard adjustment for me because I'm so used to being in my own classroom, doing my own thing. My schedule was very flexible. I was able to try new things. And I'm finding that, like math, for example, we really have to teach out of the book in 6th grade because we're piloting this curriculum, and I also don't really know what I'm teaching, so I kind of go day by day, and it doesn't give me a lot of wiggle room to create these really awesome, fun, engaging things, which I really want to do. It's just, I don't know, it's just different than 3rd grade. And then with teaching 3 sections of science, again, it's a new curriculum, and I'm still trying to learn the content, so I feel like I can't really think too far outside of my box and outside of my comfort zone. And I'm really only teaching like math and science. So I don't know, I'm not feeling as inspired to pick up the camera, but I'm going to be changing that because I'm forcing myself to vlog at least 2 days a week. I want to get back on my schedule where I'm posting Wednesdays and Sundays. I really am trying to get back on schedule. Thank you for being so patient with me. It's been a doozy of a year. Let's just talk about this really quickly. The bump has arrived and it's tripping me out. I still can't feel him move yet, so I just feel like I'm getting fatter. But I'm 18 weeks as of yesterday, so he's growing and everything's been, honestly, I feel really lucky. I've been feeling pretty good the 2nd trimester. All my energy's back. I don't want to say all. A lot of my energy's back, so. I also have been slacking on our family channel, but I have a couple videos ready to go up, so make sure you're following us there to kind of follow along the pregnancy journey. I will have that link down below, but you're not here for that. You're here for 6th grade. So let's talk about what we're doing today. So now that we are really in the thick of it, this is pretty much our schedule every single day. There is not a lot of room for wiggle room. So we start with PE and then we go straight into math. Today we're diving into fractions and I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie. Recess, I give them a 15 chunk for silent reading, and then we do a read aloud. This actually went really nicely along with 9/11. And then this is a math rotation, which I'll chat about in a second, and then we start the rotations. So when it says history, when it says history, ELA, science, I'm teaching science, science, and science. That's just when the kids are rotating. So for this math program, we decided to rotate the kids for like foundations. This is like math fact practice, where we're literally for 30 minutes drilling math facts. And I know it sounds kind of like, and honestly teaching it is a little bit, but it's something that we're finding that the kids still really need. So this year we decided to rotate classes and see if that helps. So that is what math rotation is. And to be 100% honest, I don't really know what exactly I'm teaching in science today. Okay, I know what I'm teaching. I don't know what the lesson entails. which is why I got here an hour and a half early so I could go through all of that. And I do have to grade some science stuff, which I'll show you. And other than that, that's kind of our day. And now I hope you see kind of what I mean by a lack of flexibility. My schedule doesn't really change, and so I think that's part of the reason why I'm feeling ill-inspired. Is that a word? Uninspired to pick up the camera. And I know that's not fair to you because I'm sure so many of you are in the same boat as me, and I could probably still offer something to you, so I'm going to try my best to make sure I pick up this camera. Okay, I need to peek at science really quickly, and then I'll check back in with you in a second. Oh, wait, before I forget. I have very exciting news. If you followed my classroom setup vlog, you knew that I didn't get an Apple TV, I got a projector. Well, I am getting an Apple TV, which is so exciting, but also a little bit stressful because I have to rearrange my entire room. So, I'm definitely gonna be taking you along for that journey. But really quickly, the Apple TV is going in this corner. So I have to find a new home for those green chairs. This has kind of been my teaching zone, which is gonna shift. It's gonna be more the corner, so I can pull some desks up here. It'll be great. I think I'm gonna move the little stage thingy. So this is kind of the current setup of my room. As you can see, slowly but surely we're becoming a little more lived in, which is lovely. But yeah, okay, let me look at science. There are fewer things that make my heart happy. Pouring rain after a blazing hot weekend. Love it. Okay, so the kids are at PE. I was able to get everything done this morning, and I still have 17 minutes left of my prep, which is great. So I'm gonna kind of fill you in on what we've been doing in science and what we're doing in math today. So in science, we are talking all about geology on Mars and how we can use evidence on Earth to make predictions about what's going on up in space. So today we are wrapping up chapter 2 and starting chapter 3. So today in science, what we're gonna be doing, well, let me backtrack. On Friday in science, we made a water model. So I showed them what a stream table looked like, and we were able to observe how water affected the sand. So today we're looking at how lava can affect landforms. So we're gonna be doing that by watching a video because obviously I can't make a lava model. Darn. So that's what we're doing in science. And then we're gonna talk about how we can kind of rank evidence as more convincing or less convincing. And then that's the start of chapter 3. Chapter 3 is like 4 lessons, and then we're done with unit 1. I can't believe it's already the middle of September and I'm just now finishing 1 unit of science, but that's what happens when you have new curriculum and new content and a new grade level. So it is what it is. Okay, anyway, that's what we're doing in science. And in math, today we're starting dividing fractions. Last Friday we were turning fractions into decimals, so today is more of the conceptual lesson. So we're talking about what does it look like when we divide fractions. So these kind of lessons are fun for me because I do get to go back to 3rd grade a little bit. So I am gonna show them this, just kind of talk about how we can use pictures to show fractions. And then this is the lesson I'm gonna show you over here pretty much. 2/3 divided by 1/6, so it actually presents it in a word problem. So we're gonna talk about how we can dissect the word problem to figure out what they're asking us. So today's conceptual, so it's just a lot of guided practice, so that's gonna go pretty quickly. And then the rest of our day is filled with silent reading. This is our read aloud that we're reading. Highly recommend if you are kind of more in the upper grades. It's called Shooting Kabul. And basically it is about a family, a refugee family that are coming to the United States to flee Afghanistan, and their younger daughter gets left behind, and that's all I'm gonna say. But it's been awesome, and it's sparked a lot of really, really cool conversations in 6th grade. So what else do I wanna show you? Oh, so every 2 weeks we start something new in 6th grade. It's called a What Is It? And this is kind of what we do for creative writing. And I think this is amazing because you could literally use it in any grade. So let me show you kind of what they're given during week 1. And if I've already showed you this, I'm really sorry. But so basically the first week they're given this, and it's just a blank paper with some sort of design in the middle. And on week 1, they're just asked to draw. They have to incorporate this into some kind of picture. And then in week 2, they write a caption for their picture with some sort of focus. So like this week, our focus was developing a character. So like, let me show you how some of these turn out. They're awesome. Okay, so this kid turned his into amazing Tetris type deal. She turned hers into a broken TV. What else do we have over here? Oh my God, I love this one. This kid turned it into a Stranger Things reference with the upside down. Where's another? Look at this one. She wrote an entire story about universal disease research, which was just so amazing. I love these for a couple of reasons. 1, it really is a good outlet for your artistic kids. And 2, you get to know a lot about your kids and kind of like what they enjoy, because typically they draw or write about things that they like. And like I said, you could do this in any grade level, and it's a really good way to have an ongoing writing assessment throughout the year, especially since I don't teach ELA every single day. I mean, explicitly, it's in everything that we do, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. And again, if I already have, I'm so sorry. So then in my window, they get hung. So the other side of this is last week's, and then I'll just flip it and then show this week's. And it is pouring rain outside. I'm loving it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. For my math rotation, I do have to make math team point poster for the week. So because it is a little bit dry and we're just reciting facts, I try to like spruce it up by encouraging them to say their math facts and do it with like some energy. So I give teams points who are like super enthusiastic about saying their flashcards. And so far it's working. It's something just to get them a little more excited about that. So I do need to make flashcards because we're starting our 3s this week, and I need to go through some of the assessments for last week. So I'm gonna actually put you guys down. I'll probably pick you back up at lunch and kind of check in with you about how math went and everything. But I gotta get some stuff done. So I'll talk to you later. Hello friends, it is the end of the day. I don't know where the time went, or the day for that matter, but I'm freaking tired. I do not know how you middle and high school teachers do it. You teach the same thing 5 times in a row. Like, I can see the benefit, I really can. But for me personally, I'm so, I don't wanna say over it, but like, I'm over it. I don't wanna teach it a 3rd time. I want to move on to something else, and I think that's because I'm used to teaching elementary, which is all the subjects and all the things. And not to mention when it's a day where it's just a little bit drier because it's just content heavy, doing it 3 times in a row, it's just like, blah, blah, blah. So if you teach high school or middle school, like proper middle school, good for you. Just to clarify too, because I have a lot of people asking, I'm at a K-6 site, it's elementary. We only departmentalize for social studies, science, and parts of ELA. So that's that. What else? I feel like this is just a hodgepodge of a vlog, but it's a real day. So it feels good to pick up the camera again. Oh, something super exciting. We are going to camp. We go to camp 2 times in 6th grade here, which is awesome. So next week we are gone Tuesday and Wednesday. I wish so much I could vlog, but I just don't have parental consent for all my kids, so I just don't even want to risk it. But we're going next Tuesday and Wednesday. So Tuesday we go up into the mountains. We live really close to Lake Tahoe. And we go like a day hike, we do a bunch of activities, and the following day we go closer to Lake Tahoe and we do like this big ropes course, which I'm so bummed I can't do because there's a baby. But I'm so excited to go on this field trip. I feel like it'll be a good bonding moment. We already are bonding and have bonded, but I don't know, overnight camp seems really fun. And then in March they go for a week, and I obviously won't be able to go. Okay, so as I was mentioning at the beginning of this vlog, we meet as a team constantly, and we're gonna meet today. So we're gonna assign cabins and talk about our first math assessment, which is all online. So this is just kind of a day in the life of 6th grade, man. I think the next vlog is gonna be rearranging my classroom to fit and accommodate this Apple TV. So if you have any ideas as to what you think I should do as far as moving things around, go ahead and let me know, and I will read the comments. So other than that, down below I will have linked our family channel if you're interested in following along with the baby. I am starting to get the nursery in order, and that's gonna be the next video up over there, building our nursery, which I'm super excited about. And then my next video here, other than this one, will be a clothing haul / unboxing. So if you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you click the subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel reach other teachers, which is kind of the reason we're all here. And other than that, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for sticking around. I'm sure the content will get a lot more exciting once I figure this all out. So I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an amazing school year wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.